The strength test is actually 4 little mini tests with 5 minutes of rest in between each. All the reps for all 4 tests will be added together at the end for your score. It is a max rep front squat, max rep bench press, max rep dead stop deadlift in 60 seconds, in max pull-ups, strict for the open, jumping pull-ups for everyone else. You will set everything up before you begin. It says 5 minutes of rest isn't much time, so you will set up your J hooks and your weight for your front squat. I'll have your bench ready. After you're done with your front squats, your judge can help you move the J hooks down and change your weight for your bench press if that is required, and move your bench. As soon as 5 minutes is up after your last front squat, your bench press will start. And after your last rep for that, 5 minutes of rest will start before your deadlifts, which that bar should already be ready, and your pull-up station should already be ready because you're just going to move through. So everybody will have a different time here depending on how long their reps take, but with the rest, I would say around 20 minutes for everything. So, okay, standards for the front squat. Your front squat begins in a full stand with the barbell in a front rack position. You can use the clean grip or you can use a cross grip. Either of those is permitted. Okay. Do a squat, full depth. So hip crease below the top of the knee. There's full depth. Don't hit depth, that rep will not count. And then you will stand slowly at the top, hips and knees fully extended. If you don't reach this position, then it's a no rep also. You can rest in this position, but you cannot set the bar down. And obviously, if you do, you're tested over. You can also, after your last rep, if you fail it or whatever, you can just drop the bar. But you're just got to get it ready for your bench press. Bench press. Make sure before your strength test starts that you know where you need to put the J hooks, at what setting, that you have the bench that you want, and it's put in the position that you want. The bench press starts when you unrack the bar, show control with locked out arms. Okay? What I don't want is this. Stop here, lock out, show me that you have control, and then you can start the rep. You're going to bring the bar down to your chest. Touch your chest. Come back up. Show control. Touch your chest. Show control. If on your last rep you just do one motion to finish the bench press and re-rack, that will be a no rep. And I'll show you what that looks like. That is a no rep. Show control. And then you can re-rack. Make sure your elbows are fully locked out. Your feet must stay on the floor. So if you're struggling and your feet come up or one foot comes up, that's a no rep. Also, your butt must remain in contact of the bench. So your butt cannot come up. Excessive arching will not be permitted. So even if your butt comes up a little bit, if I can slide a piece of paper underneath there, that's no rep. So keep your butt down. As soon as you receive any assistance on your bench press, your test is over and your 5 minutes of rest starts before your dead stop deadlifts. Every division except the intermediate division will be using the metal plates. The deadlift is going to begin with the weight on the floor. You're going to pick up the barbell, and you can use any grip until the hips and knees are fully extended and my shoulders are behind the bar. So this will not be permitted. Even if you lift your shoulders, but they're not being behind the bar, that will not be permitted. Okay, I've seen that. Let's see. Obviously with the metal plates, no bouncing, no dropping. I'm going to require that at the bottom, your hands will open. And that will just make everything, judging, easier for everybody. So I will deadlift. As long as I open my hand a little bit, then you're good. You may rest at the top, or obviously you can drop the bar and rest before you start another rep as well. So this one is as many reps as you can get in 60 seconds. Okay? As soon as that 60 seconds is over, your 5 minutes of rest starts before your pull-ups. Max pull-ups. This is a very strict standard. I'm almost calling them dead stop pull-ups. You're going to find a spot or we'll create a situation in which you can just barely touch your feet, your toes to the ground. In between each rep, you will touch your toes to the ground just to stop your swing, so that literally every rep is a strict pull-up. This can be very hard to judge, and I figure that stricter that we are with the standards, better. Your hands are going to be forward, so no chin-ups. The pull-up will begin in a dead hang, arms completely straight. The pull-up is complete when your chin is above the bar. And I can barely touch my toes just to stop my swing, and then I'll start my next pull-up. These are strict, no kipping. Actually, this is from the Operator Ugly website. They're like, no kipping, no chicken necking, no kicking legs at the top, no BS. Strict pull-ups. No little foot kick at the top, like none of that stuff. My body's gonna stay straight. I'm just pulling up. You can rest. If you come down and you need to rest, you need to pick your toes back up. You just touch your toes to stop your swing. If you keep your toes on the floor longer than just to stop your swing, your test will immediately end. So let's not keep these. This is really, really important. I'm going to go ahead and put here my last jumping pull-up video from Solos Duos. Those of you who are doing jumping pull-ups will need to come and get your measurement where the bar is at mid forearm. The rep starts and ends with straight arms. Your chin needs to get over the bar and then back down to straight arms. Jumping pull-uppers, you cannot rest at the bottom of the rep. So literally yours are non-stop. If you receive a no rep, let's say you don't get your chin over or your arms don't come completely straight and you keep going, you can keep going. But if you stop, your test is over. You need to get this measurement before the competition starts. The setup is a bar with your arms extended overhead. The bar is at mid forearm. Okay. The rep for a jumping pull-up begins and ends in a squat position with your arms fully extended. You need to jump up, get your chin over the bar, and come back to the starting position in a squat with arms fully straight for the rep to count. If you do not get your chin over the bar, or you do not come down with straight arms, the rep will not count.